up next, turning back the hands of time without going under the knife. We'll tell you about the hottest new FDA-approved wrinkle filler. This is The Early Show on CBS. Well, now we turn back the hands of time with one of the hottest liquid facelifts on the market. It's been available in Europe for a decade, and now something called Sculptra is in the U.S. and has been FDA approved. And dermatologist Dr. Jeanette Graff is here to show us how it works. Good morning, Dr. Graff.
Good morning.
It's
nice to see you.
It's nice to see you. I know you got your gloved hands.
These are new.
Okay, I don't want to contaminate your field. Okay, so it's called Sculptra.
It is
Tell
called
us
Sculptra.
what that is and how it's different than the other fillers like Restylane that are already out.
Right. There are some really fantastic fillers on the market, and one of them is Restylane, Radius. They're all good. This is brand new, and it's called Sculptra, and it's just been approved for use. And what is so unique about it is that it builds facial volume. As you can see in this before picture, in the mid-cheek area, and the after picture. And what's great about this is it works gradually.
Okay.
So when you inject it, it's a synthetic injectable that's quite safe, no allergy, and it works gradually.
All right, and you can see a difference there in that before and after, but we have Carol here.
Yes, we do.
And you've already injected one side of her face, the right side of her face.
That's right. I just injected one side of her face. And this is...
There's the before you injected, and you can see what we call the laugh line, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And you look at the before side, and you can see the other side we injected, and you can see that immediately there is facial volume, and you can see how nice it looks. This side has not been injected. This side has.
You can see a little difference, particularly in that laugh line right there.
Right, and
okay.
I just did one injection. So what happens is, with this injection, it makes the cheek look fuller, and it also decreases the look of the nasolabial fold.
Okay, show us how it works, because you're going to do the other side, right?
Yes.
We don't want her to
be lopsided.
Look different.
And you know what? It really is pretty painless. And what I'm going to do is I'm simply going...
Let me get out of the way here.
Yeah, I'm simply going to inject.
Oh, wow.
And it, again, there's Novocaine in this. It's really, I'm laying down this collagen matrix.
What do you feel, Carol?
Slight pressure.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt?
No, and I'm
it really doesn't.
in. So as you're doing this, what's happening over the next 3 months is she is going to build collagen in this area. And that is going to create this beautiful structure that makes this a great tool in the non-invasive cosmetic.
And is that the common area where you use the Sculptra?
This is the most common area to use the Sculptra, because this is where we see aging. This is where we see a facial volume loss. And when you have volume loss, what happens is that you get sagging, you get lines, you get wrinkles. So you can use it in conjunction with the other fillers, the Restylanes, the Perlanes, the Juvederms, the Radius. But what this does is it adds another dimension, and it lasts for 2 years and sometimes longer.
That sounds like the exciting part. Does it take more than one treatment? Is it a series of these to get the desired?
You are going to need a series of treatments. But the nice thing is, you can see from Carol, there is no bruising, and there's also minimal swelling. So she could actually go put makeup on. She can go out.
And she's ready to go out tonight.
She's ready to go out tonight.
How much does this cost, Dr. Graff?
This costs anywhere, depending on how much you do in a treatment, anywhere from $1,000 upwards. You know, but it's for something that lasts 2 years and over. It's well worth it, and it works gradually.
Very quickly. Are there complications or risks we ought to know about?
Anything that is not injected. This is a very safe injectable. When it's used correctly, there's no allergic reaction. It has to be done by a trained aesthetic doctor, dermatologist, cosmetic surgeon, plastic surgeon. You do not want to have anyone other than us who have been trained in its use to inject. That
knows what they're doing.
That's correct.
Dr. Jeanette Graff, thank you so much. Carol, thank you for being our live guinea pig here on the show. We appreciate it. If you want more information on Sculptra, go to our website, earlyshow.cbsnews.com. Coming up next, they walk down the aisle, then